Hey, what's up guys? It's Jakeem the Nerdy Python coming at you with yet another movie review. So last night I saw The Upside starring Kevin Hart, Bryan Cranston, and Nicole Kidman. My initial thoughts were that it was a really good movie that sort of sheds lights on some otherwise very unfortunate circumstances. In this case, the budding friendship between an ex-con and a disabled man. So Kevin Hart plays Dale Scott, an ex-con who's sort of in search of a job, which leads him into becoming the caretaker of a wealthy quadriplegic. Kevin Hart did a really good job in this movie. I love to see when comedians are able to branch out into more serious roles, especially black comedians. So I think that was a good job on the director's part for including that diversity. He was very tough, upfront, and headstrong with the way he interacted with others, but you could tell that he had a caring side about him, especially for the ones that he cared about, namely his ex, his son, and his boss, Philip. So Bryan Cranston plays Philip Lacoste, the wealthy quadriplegic who hired Dale to become his caretaker. Philip had a charm about him that was very encouraging to Dale, and you could kind of tell that, that was his way of having a positive effect on another. When it comes to Bryan Cranston, I know he's a pretty big actor, namely for his role in Breaking Bad, which he's like the main character in. For some reason, I never gave that show the time of day, but from what I heard, he's like a professor that kind of takes part in illegal experiments. Correct me if I'm wrong down below, but that's kind of what I do believe I heard. I never actually gave the show a chance. But I also know that Bryan Cranston is the new Zordon for the new Power Ranger franchise. Then we also have Nicole Kidman as Yvonne, Philip's assistant. She's a very stern and serious woman, very dedicated to her job. She really cared about Philip, on more than just a professional level, but also personally. We eventually see a warmer and more personable side of her personality towards the end of the film. They never specify whether she's Dale's ex-wife or his ex-girlfriend that he had a son with, but Dale's ex-wife Latrice was played by Aja Naomi King, and his son Anthony was played by Jahi Diallo Winston. The movie was a great drama based on an unlikely friendship with some brilliantly timed humor, while also still giving us a realistic look at the relationship between a disabled person and the ones who care for him. It gets very raw, deep, and emotional at many points of the film, and which only makes you root for the two lead characters even more. Like, you really want to see Dale and Philip overcome the trials and pitfalls of their friendship and for it to work out for the best. With that being said, I give the movie 5 out of 5 snake eggs. I'd highly recommend you going to see it, especially if you're a drama fan. And if you like this video, you know what to do. Like, comment, and subscribe. And also hit me up on my social media, which is posted on my YouTube banner. And as always, Nerdy Python is out of here.